There's always two sides to every story. At Toyota of Bristol, it's no different. Some say we have a stress-free buying process. Others say it's a no-haggle approach. Some believe our service techs got them back on the road in no time. Others say their wait flew by. And some say they were treated like family, while others felt they were put first. No matter how you look at it, you can't deny the truth. We'll get you exactly what you're looking for. Toyota of Bristol always gives you more.
Friendship Cars is now Friendship Cares. At Friendship, we recognize how important it is for businesses like ours to support our communities. That's why we are all in on helping our neighbors, children, animals, and so much more. Friendship Cares uses proceeds from every car sold, every car serviced at every Friendship location for the many causes that need our help. Visit friendshipcares.com to see how you can join us. Friendship Cares. Together we can make a difference. We're dealing.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. We got a little late start in this game due to some technical and lineup difficulties. So we are in the bottom of the first. Scout Summit, the pitcher for Abingdon, hit a 2-run homer in the top of the inning, and she struck out the first 2 Lady Vikings. But she doesn't strike out Addie Wilhoit, who gets a single to left field. And Taylor Carmody will step in. So the Lady Viking lineup this game, Carly Warwick leading off at second, Nyla Profit in right field, Addie Wilhoit at short. As that pitch misses away, Taylor Carmody, the catcher, batting fourth. Natalie Hughes will bat fifth and pitch. Natalie Fields, I should say. Kelsey Hughes will play left field and bat sixth. As that ball is fisted, and a nice catch by the center fielder, Haley Branscombe, to retire the side. So we'll keep it here to tell you about the lineups, as that was a very nice catch to take a hit away. So again, the lineup for Tennessee High as we finish it up here, Delaney Linkus will bat seventh and play first base. Katie Granger is in the 8-hole playing third, and Jenna Latham is in left field and batting ninth. So that'll be the lineup for the Lady Vikings. Again, Kelsey Hughes is in center. I think I said she was in left because that's where she often plays. But a little different lineup this game for the Lady Vikings. As Tennessee High gets ready to go here. This inning it'll be Ada Gillenwater, the first baseman, leading also for the Falcons. Haley Branscombe is leading off in center field. Lauren Baker, the right fielder, will bat second. Scout Summit is the pitcher. She's batting third. Mariah Branscombe is the second baseman. She's in the cleanup spot. Kendall Cole will bat fifth and play third base. Ada Gillenwater is the first baseman, batting sixth. The seventh hitter is Barrett King, who is in left field. Cadence Clark is the DP. She is batting eighth. And Dira Lowdy is the shortstop, batting ninth. The Falcons come into this game having beaten Westridge in their first game here at the Gabby Kennedy Stateline Classic. They are now 14-0 on the season. It's been a banner year for girls athletics at Abingdon as that pitch misses away. The Falcons won state championships in volleyball and girls basketball this year. So it's been a heck of a year for them. And that pitch misses away 1-0. That one is off the plate 2-0. So a big challenge here for the Lady Vikings. But, you know, playing good teams, that helps get you ready for tournament time, which is forthcoming. That pitch is going to be hit high and deep to left center field, and it's gone. So a solo home run for the Falcons' first baseman, Ada Gillenwater. And Abingdon leads 3-0. Abingdon wearing cream-colored uniforms. Navy blue numbers, navy blue socks, and helmets. Tennessee High in the home whites as that pitch will miss off the plate 1-0. Maroon softball pants, maroon socks with three white stripes. That pitch is on the outside corner, 1-1. Pitch misses away, 2-1. Natalie Fields' pitch is going to be grounded to short. Will Hoyt up with it, and Addie throws across the diamond to her buddy Delaney Linkus to retire the batter. And Cadence Clark will be the hitter. This game will also be played on a time limit, as that pitch is a called strike to Clark. Here's the 0-1. That pitch, nice little change of pace there. Hit slowly, Warwick up with it quickly, and she makes the play. Good play by the sophomore second baseman, coming and getting that one. That was just kind of a little cue shot. And Carly came and got it, and they're 2 outs. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Dara Loudy. She's takes a called strike over the outside part of the plate. Good start right there for Fields. Here's the 0-1. Pitch going to be in the dirt, 1-1. That's going to be off the end of the bat, right at Carly Warwick, and that'll retire the side. So Abingdon gets a run on the home run, but otherwise goes down in order, and we will head to the bottom of the second with the score Abingdon 3 and the Lady Vikings nothing here on the Viking Sports Network.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Freddie Herkel Road in Johnson City today.
Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship. Dog knows cars and dog knows deals. That's why dog runs Friendship. You let that dog run that store? Not just one, he runs a bunch more. Friendship Dog, get off that core. Go sniff out some deals. No one beats this dog you see. It's Friendship, best price guarantee. Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lady Viking Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. As the first pitch from Scout Summit is a called strike to her opposite number, the Viking pitcher Natalie Fields. Natalie grounds one foul past Coach Testa over there in the third base coach's box. And it's quickly 0-2. Summit, who I know was on the state champion basketball team. She's a freshman, I believe. Bright future for that young lady, as that pitch is fouled over into the parking lot and off of a big old truck. And Natalie Fields hangs in there. It's still 0-2. So the 0-2 to Fields in the dirt. And here comes the 1-2 to Fields. And she hits this ball into right center field. Nice running catch. We about had a meeting right out there, but Lauren Baker, the point guard on that state championship basketball team, who's going to go play softball at East Tennessee State, makes a running catch. And Kelsey Hughes will step in. One out. Nobody on for the Lady Vikings. Hughes swings through that one, 0-1. Summit throws the ball with pretty good velocity right here and pretty good movement as that pitch is fouled back. And it's 0-2. Summit working quickly, strikes her out. High heat. Looks like it might have been a rise ball right there. And 2 are away for Delaney Linkus. First pitch to Delaney was moving, and she swings and misses at that one. Like a screwball right there going on the outer part of the plate to the left-hander. And that ball misses just inside off the plate, 1-1. One to Linkus. Swung on and missed 1-2. Katie Granger on deck. And Delaney hits that ball high in the air, but it's going to stay up for the second baseman, Mariah Branscombe, and 2 are down. Or excuse me, losing my mind. That's the end of the inning. So we will head to the third with the score, Abingdon 3 and the Lady Vikings nothing, here on the Viking Sports Network.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Whatever you call it, at Toyota of Bristol, we got it. Whether you're looking for the hottest models or the latest rides, the perfect family adventurer or a road trip champion, it's all yours. Find your new Toyota from Toyota of Bristol today. We give you more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Haley Branscombe will lead things off here. And that first pitch is a called strike. The leadoff hitter for the Falcons, who grounded out to short in her first trip. She's not going to get that one as it hits the dirt. 1-1. One pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Branscombe a slapper. One. On the inside corner, 2-2. Really good pitch by Fields right there, and that is where a slapper doesn't really want the ball. And this one on the outer part of the plate, and she hits it high and deep to left center field, and it one hops the fence. Branscombe on her way to second. The throw is not in time. And Lauren Baker will be the batter. Lauren, who had a base hit in her first trip. Pitch misses up and away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. on that inside corner, 1-1. Baker is a lefty. She's not necessarily up there to slap. She's left-handed. And the 1-1 to her is in on her. 2-1. Two to Baker. That's going to be pop, foul, and out of play. And it's 2-2. That pitch is hit high in the air on the infield. Addie Wilhoit will squeeze it. And one out for Scout Summit. Summit, who hit a home run in her first trip to the plate. And she hits this ball hard towards right center field and off the wall. We're going to have a play at second. No, we're not. Summit with a double. She was moving. So runner at second and one out with a run in, and that'll bring Mariah Branscombe to the plate. Grounded out in her first trip. Takes a strike right there. Here's the 0-1. Misses upstairs, 1-1. One pitch. That's going to be in on her hands and fouled off. And it's 1-2. That pitch is going to be grounded up the middle for a base hit. Here comes the runner. We're going to have a throw to the plate, and she's going to be safe. Pretty good throw right there from Kelsey Hughes. Made it a little closer, I think, than Scout Summit thought it was going to be. The runner will take second on the throw. And that pitch is going to miss just off the plate, 1-0. Kendall Cole is the batter. Grounded out to Wilhoit in her first trip. That pitch is going to be hit high in the air to right field. Nyla Profit under it. She makes the catch. Runner will tag up and move to third base. And so two are out. And Ada Gillenwater will be the batter. She homered to left center field in her first trip. And in on her hands and fouled off. As the Lady Vikings look to get out of this one. That ball is fouled off. So Natalie Fields way ahead in the count right here, looking to get out of this. The 0-2 is going to be behind her. Just missed her bat right there. Of course, we had one of those in the baseball game the other night. That pitch, I suppose, missed low. And it's 2-2. Because that's the spot that he's called on the inside corner all night long. 2-2 pitch is hit foul. Here's the 2-2. Grounded through the 5-6 hole for a base hit that'll drive in a run. So a 2-out RBI single for Ada Gillenwater. And so with 2 outs, Barrett King will be the batter. She grounded out to Will Hoyt last time. And she's going to line this ball to center field. It's going to drop in front of Hughes. I think Kelsey thought for a second about coming and try to make a diving catch and thought better of it, which was truthfully probably the right decision. So Cadence Clark will be the batter. She grounded out to Carly Warwick last time at second base. Again, Lady Vikings looking for an out to get out of this. And that pitch missed just off the plate, 2-0. So here's the 2-0. Also just off the plate, it's 3-0. Need to bring that in just a smidge. .30 pitch. Brought it in a lot right there on the inside corner, actually, to make it 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Gonna miss upstairs, ball 4, and bases are loaded. And they're loaded up for the 9-hitter, Dira Loudy. Loudy popped out to Carly Warwick at second the last time. Lady Vikings looking for an out right here any way they can get it. That's a strike on the outside corner. One she was trying to get to the previous hitter and was just a bit off. So here's the 0-1. Same spot, same result, 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch. Not really sure where that one missed, but he said it missed a little outside. I think a lot of that was because Taylor Carmody had set up a little further outside, and she actually, I think, kind of missed her spot. Looked to me like a strike, but I suppose he has a slightly better view than I do. So it'll remain 1-2 after that one was fouled off. And the 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And that will retire the side. So, but Abingdon's able to plate 3, and we will head to the bottom of the third with the score. Abingdon 6 and the Lady Vikings nothing here on the Vikings Sports Network.
There's always two sides to every story. At Toyota of Bristol, it's no different. Some say we have a stress-free buying process. Others say it's a no-haggle approach. Some believe our service techs got them back on the road in no time. Others say their wait flew by. And some say they were treated like family, while others felt they were put first. No matter how you look at it, you can't deny the truth. We'll get you exactly what you're looking for. Toyota of Bristol always gives you more.
Under the lights of the Stone Castle, Viking pride shines.
And Johnny Brusco's is proud to be a part of every moment.
From big wins to family dinners, it's where we come together.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Katie Granger swings through the first pitch from Scout Summit, and it's 0-1. Katie, the lone senior in the starting lineup, hits that one foul and just gets a piece of the Tennessee High dugout over there on the first base side. Katie, 2-11, 3 home runs, 10 runs batted in on the season. And she takes that pitch upstairs, 1-2. Katie scored 11 runs on this season as it winds down. And here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and she will have a seat. And Jenna Latham will be the batter. Jenna, $154, has driven in 4 runs. Again, as we mentioned when she ran in the last game, Jenna, a 3-sports standout. Really good defender for the soccer team, and then a good guard wing on our basketball team. Had a terrific season in basketball, was the conference newcomer of the year. Or sophomore of the year, I guess, underclassman of the year, and just had a really terrific season. She fouls that one off. She's actually the only Lady Viking to play in every game this year in basketball as well. So, here's the 0-2 to Jenna, and she's just fouling it over on that right-hand side. She about killed Carly Warwick right there in the on-deck circle. Carly did a little dance over there, and I can tell y'all Carly is not the best dancer. I feel really certain Carly would agree with me on that one. Here's the 0-2. Misses off the plate, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The 2-2. Jenna fouls this one back. And a glancing blow to a white Kia. It's a glancing blow when it's not your car. 2-2 is grounded off the first baseman's glove, but right to the second baseman, Branscombe. She throws it back to Gillenwater, and tough break right there for Jenna Latham. Hit that ball really well, and it just so happened that it just deflected, so that's your standard 3-4-3 put out. And Carly Warwick will step in. Carly struck out in her first trip. And Carly swings through that one, 0-1. Again, Carly's had a terrific season in general, but especially at the plate. And she can't get that one up in the zone on a nice rise ball. And it's 0-2. The pitch. In on that inside part of the plate, inside. Screwball right there, looked like. And it's 1-2. So here comes the 1-2. Carly's going to roll that one foul. Down there to Coach Testa in the third base coach's box. And it'll stay 1-2. Nyla Prophet would be next, but there are 2 outs. The 1-2. Missed outside, 2-2. Didn't miss by a lot, but a good eye by the sophomore. comes that 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner, and that'll retire the side. So nothing doing in the third for the Lady Vikings. We'll head to the fourth with the score Abingdon 6, the Lady Vikings nothing here on the Vikings Sports Network.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
When seconds making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Freddie Harkle Road in Johnson City today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. There's a line drive off the bat of Haley Branscombe, and Jenna Latham takes care of it out there in left field. And 1 pitch and 1 out. And Lauren Baker will be the batter. Lauren is singled and popped out to short. And the first pitch to her is inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Skips in the dirt, 2-0. Scout Summit is on deck. That pitch is going to be fouled back. That's 2-1. 6-8-0 for Abingdon, 0-1-0 for the Lady Vikings. The pitch is hit in the air to center field. Hughes going back, and she makes a terrific leaping catch. Heck of a catch by Kelsey Hughes. Not sure if that's the best catch of the day, but it's pretty darn good too. That's a terrific catch, and second best one we've seen today. That one Nyla Prophet had in the first game was something else. And I was talking to Coach Testa between games, and she said Nyla made one similar to that in practice the other day, except for she then proceeded to do a flip more or less. So here's the 0-1. Katie Granger backhands the ball, throw to first, and a nice play. So a good defensive inning by the Lady Vikings sets Abingdon down in order for the first time. So we will head to the bottom of the fourth with the score. Tennessee High trails Abingdon 6-0 here on the Viking Sports Network.
Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship. Dog knows cars and dog knows deals. That's why dog runs Friendship. You let that dog run that store? Not just one, he runs a bunch more. Friendship Dog, get off that car. Go sniff out some deals. No one beats this dog you see. It's Friendship's best price guarantee. Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship.
In Bristol, Viking athletics are more than just games. They're our community. They're our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together.
We're honored to support Viking athletics and our community.
So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lady Viking Softball Complex. As we just kind of had a little false start there. Now Nala Prophet's going to lay one down. She's trying to beat it out, and she is called out at first, and that's a tough one. That was a really good bunt by Nala down the third base line. Nice play by Kendall Cole, the third baseman. I respectfully disagree with the call, but my opinion doesn't matter. So Addie Wilhoit will be the batter. Addie singled in her first trip with the lone hit for the Lady Vikings, and first pitch to her is inside 1-0. Addie, who hit a home run earlier today against John Battle, and then didn't see another strike, I don't believe. And she hits this ball a ton, and she has hit her second of the afternoon. First one in this game. That ball absolutely smoked. You know, her first one, she kind of got under it and just was strong enough to get it out. That one was gone from the time she touched it. So Addie Wilhoit touches them all and narrows the gap to 6-1. Would have been nice if Nile had been on first base there. But that's neither here nor there. So Taylor Carmody, as we get a few new softballs delivered by Brooklyn Fuel. Taylor Carmody will step in. Taylor was robbed of a base hit by Haley Branscombe on a diving catch in center field, which I would argue is the third best catch we've seen today. That pitch misses away 1-0. Taylor again came into today 405. 4 home runs, 30 RBI. And Taylor's ahead in the count 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Called strike at the knees, 2-1. It's a good take, not one you want to hit right there anyway. Here's the 2-1. She's going to turn on this one and pop it up. Loudy makes the catch over there at shortstop. And 2 are down for Natalie Fields. Natalie popped out to right field in her first trip. So now we're ready to go. The first pitch to the Viking pitcher. She held up 1-0. Up. Actually, they appeal, and the first base umpire calls a strike. (21) Fields again coming into the day, 366 at the plate for the Lady Vikings this season. She's had a very good freshman year as she swings and misses at that one, 1-2. Natalie played some volleyball for us back in the fall as well. And the 1-2. Pitch misses high, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That pitch is a soft liner right back to Summit, and she will glove it, and that will retire the side. So Lady Vikings pick up a run on the mammoth blast by Addie Wilhoit, and we will head to the fifth with the score. Abingdon 6 and the Lady Vikings 1 here on the Viking Sports Network.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
At Toyota of Bristol, we know our town is a good place to live, but it's a better place to buy a pre-owned car. From our huge selection to inspections by our factory-certified technicians and quality you can trust. We give you more, so let's go places. Shop Toyota of Bristol.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Mariah Branscombe takes a first pitch strike on a fastball from Natalie Fields. Second one misses away, 1-1. Branscombe's lined out and singled. And she takes that one for a ball just off the plate, 2-1. 6-8-0 for the Falcons, 1-2-0 for the Lady Vikings. That pitch is fouled off. And that'll even the count at 2. Be 4, 5, and 6 in this inning for the Falcons. Branscombe, Cole, and Gillenwater. And that pitch missed just off the plate, and that'll load the count at 3-2. Here's the payoff. Now that pitch is lined down the right field line and into the corner. Profit over to get it quickly. She'll get it back in quick, and it's a leadoff double for Mariah Branscombe. And Kendall Cole will be the batter. Kendall is ground that out to short and flied out to right. First pitch to her. It's going to be off the plate, 1-0. Of course, the next games for the Lady Vikings will be in the district tournament down in Elizabethton. Keep an eye on your Tennessee High athletic department and the Tennessee High softball social media for game times and matchups. But we are at that point in the year. And that ball is crushed off the left field wall, and it'll be an RBI double for Kendall Cole. She hit that ball with some authority, and only that 10-foot fence out there kept it in. And Ada Gillenwater will be the batter. Gillenwater has hit a home run to left center field and a single to left. So 2 for 2 on the day, and she hits this ball a long way foul. Turned on that one. Here's the 0-1. That pitch is hit foul as well. Over on the left side, or the right side, I should say. And it's quickly 0-2. Fields 0-2. Misses outside 1-2. Tried to get her to chase. And then went out. So we'll see. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And Barrett King will be the batter. King grounded to short and base hit to center in her last trip. One out runner at second. Nice stop by Taylor Carmody on a ball in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Upstairs 3-0. Cadence Clark on deck. Swung on and missed. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Gonna be fouled off, headed towards some cars. And Fields has battled back to where it's 3-2. And now it appears we are, well, no, we're not quite out of softballs. We've got one here on the field. And Fields is going to throw it, and that ball is bounced to third. Granger to first. They get the out. Throw back across the diamond is not in time. So 5-3 put out right there, and there are 2 outs. Now we get one of those softballs back. Cadence Clark will be the batter. She is grounded to second and walked this afternoon in this game. First pitch. Misses outside 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Called strike 1. Natalie's tried to live on that outside corner a lot. Here's the 1-1. She reaches out and tries to get that one and fouls it off. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Reaches out and fouls that one off. So here comes the 1-2. That pitch, I think she missed her spot right there, and that ball's lined off the left center field fence. Just based on where Carmody was set up, she set up outside, and that ball was on the inner half, and Clark smoked it. So an RBI single off the center field fence. And it's 8-1. Ira Loudy pops this one up. Will Hoyt calls and catches, and that will retire the side. So, Abingdon picks up a couple in that inning. And we will head to the bottom of the fifth with the score, Abingdon 8 and Tennessee I 1 here on the Viking Sports Network.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
At Toyota of Bristol, we know our town is a good place to live, but it's a better place to buy a pre-owned car. From our huge selection to inspections by our factory-certified technicians and quality you can trust. We give you more, so let's go places. Shop Toyota of Bristol.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Kelsey Hughes leading things off with a called strike on the outside corner. We are in the fifth. The 0-1. Hughes hits this ball high in the air to left field, but it'll be a can of corn for the left fielder. And one is away for Delaney Linkus. Here's the first pitch to Linkus. Delaney popped out to second her first time up. That pitch missed low, 1-0. Delaney here puts a charge into this one, and she can touch them all. Delaney Linkus gets one out in a rush. First home run on the year for Delaney. And again, that ball was smoked. And it's 8-2. Great swing by Linkus, that good-looking left-handed swing. It appears Bodie Linkus was in charge of retrieving that home run ball. Delaney's little brother. Good job by him. And Katie Granger will be the batter. Katie went down on strikes in her first trip. Katie swung through that one, 0-1. Called strike on the outside corner, and she's quickly behind in the count 0-2. Jenna Latham on deck. The 0-2 pitch misses upstairs, 1-2. One, two, called strike three on the outside corner. So 2 are away. And Jenna Latham will step in. Jenna grounded out to second in her first trip. And by second, I mean first then second. She hit one off the first baseman's glove that caromed right to the second baseman, who went back. First pitch misses low, 1-0. Misses upstairs, 2-0. Carly Warwick on deck, but there are 2 outs. And Jenna will foul that one off, and again, she's making sure Carly's paying attention over there. So 2-1 to Jenna Latham. Pitch on the outside corner, 2-2. So Jenna looking for a 2-2 pitch right here. That one's in the dirt. It's gone full 3-2. So the payoff pitch. It's going to be bounced down that first base line, and the first baseman will field it and tag Jenna, and that will retire the side. But Delaney Linkus goes yard and cuts into this deficit. So we will head to the sixth with the score. Abingdon 8 and the Lady Vikings 2 here on the Viking Sports Network.
It all began right here in 1993 at a single Ford store in Bristol, Tennessee.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
With Friendship's great deals and legendary customer service, we've now grown to 21 locations, 9 cities, in 5 states. Anywhere you are, any car you want, you've got a friend nearby.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
It all began right here in 19...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lady Viking Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. We are in the top of the 6th inning. The leadoff hitter, Haley Branscombe, is up, and it is a 1-1 count to her. Be the top of the order here in the 6th for the Falcons. Lady Vikings will throw the top of the order up there in their half of this inning as well. That pitch missed away, 2-1. Unfortunately, this is going to be these guys' 4th time batting, and it's just going to be the 3rd time for the Lady Vikings. Here's the 2-1. That pitch is going to be chopped back to Fields. She will glove it and throw to Delaney Linkus over at first. And there is one away. And Lauren Baker will be the batter. Baker, 1 for 3 today, a single to right center. And she smokes that ball, but Carly Warwick says thank you very much. Using every bit of her 5'4" to make that catch. At least that's what how tall she tells me she is. And there are 2 down for Scout Summit. Summit has homered doubled and grounded to third. And first pitch to her misses up high, 1-0. I say that because Carly got really irritated with me her freshman year when I listed her on our roster at 5'2", and she assured me that when she went and had her physical, that they said that she was 5'4". So, and Taylor Carmody might have just saved the umpire's life right there, because that ball came back in a hurry off the screen up top, and Taylor basically kept it away from that guy's head. And he should have rewarded her with a strike right there, but he does not, and it's 3-1. So Summit 2 for 3. And she swings and foul tips that one into the mitt. And the count's gone full 3-2. And the playoff pitch swung on and missed up in the zone. And the Falcons go down in order here in the sixth. So we will head to the bottom of the sixth with the score. Abingdon 8 and the Lady Vikings 2 here on the Vikings Sports Network.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Freddie Herkel Road in Johnson City today.
There's always two sides to every story. At Toyota of Bristol, it's no different. Some say we have a stress-free buying process. Others say it's a no-haggle approach. Some believe our service techs got them back on the road in no time. Others say their wait flew by. And some say they were treated like family, while others felt they were put first. No matter how you look at it, you can't deny the truth. We'll get you exactly what you're looking for. Toyota of Bristol always gives you more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller with our producer Colin Moore, and Carly Warwick lays down a button. It's a beauty, and she is safe without a throw. I mean, just a perfect bunt by Carly right there. And so Nyla Profit will be the batter. Nyla, who laid down a really sweet bunt last time where she got thrown out, I would have guessed, by half a step at first base. And she's swinging here, and she is hitting that ball foul off the screen. So runner at first, as Warwick with her first hit of the afternoon. And Nyla, who had 2 hits in the John Battle game, fouls that one off. And it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 is fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses high, 1-2. So the 1-2 to Profit. She foul tips it, and the catcher can't hold it, and so she'll get another 1-2. Addie Wilhoit on deck. Nyla calls time. Now she'll step back in, and we're ready to go. Here's the 1-2. She pops this one up. That's going to be in trouble, and it is going to land in an open zone. So just kind of a little pop-up. The shortstop, because Nyla's a slapper, was playing in, so she couldn't go back and get it, and the center fielder was pulled over towards right field, and she couldn't get it. So Nyla is aboard, and the Lady Vikings have runners at first and second for Addie Wilhoit. Addie 2 for 2 in this one. A single and a home run. 2 home runs on the day. And that pitch is a nice pitch, low and on the outside corner. 0-1. Taylor Carmody on deck. That pitch is up and in, 1-1. So Addie Wilhoit looking for one to do some damage on. That pitch is not going to be it as it misses way outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Addie hits this ball a ton, and it's a no-doubter. The center fielder took 2 steps and was like, no way, as Addie Wilhoit will touch them all for the 3rd time today. The 7th time on the season. And again, a no-doubter to right center field. I mean, that ball was just crushed, and it's 8-5. So now Taylor Carmody will be the batter. Does appear that this is going to be the last inning because I don't think they're going to get 3 outs in 20 seconds. As the time is running out on the clock on the scoreboard as we speak. So the Lady Vikings need to get 3 right here. So Taylor Carmody takes that pitch low. She's popped to short and popped to center. Again, Taylor with 4 home runs on the season and a team leading 30 runs batted in. He's had a terrific sophomore year. Takes that pitch for a strike, 1-1. Taylor, also a 3-sport athlete, or as we call him at Tennessee High, a tri-star athlete. Played volleyball in the fall and was a key player for us in basketball this winter. She fouls that one back. And it's 1-2. Nobody out. 3 runs in. The 1-2. That ball's going to be bounced. Nice play by the third baseman, Cole, and she will throw on to first. Got that high hop and made the play, and there's one away. And Natalie Fields will be the batter. Natalie 0 for 2 in this one. Fly out and a line out. The first pitch to her is smoked to center field, but right at Haley Branscombe. I mean, that ball was hit on an absolute line, but, I mean, Branscombe took 1 step. And so it's up to Kelsey Hughes to keep this thing alive. 2 outs. Kelsey is 0 for 2 today. She's in this game. She struck out and flied to left. First pitch to her is a called strike. That pitch is fouled back. Sounded like we made some good car contact, but I didn't see who it hit. And the Lady Vikings are down to their last strike. That pitch is going to be popped up over on the right side, and the first baseman, Gillenwater, will make the catch. And that will end the ball game. So Lady Vikings rally for 3 in the 6th, but cannot quite get there and fall to the now 15-0 on the season Abingdon Falcons, 8-5. So Tennessee High finishes with 8, or Abingdon, I should say, had 8 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Tennessee High in that game, 5 runs on 6 hits and no errors. So we will now head to postseason play. This is our last scheduled broadcast on the Viking Sports Network. Unless we get to host some postseason games, then we might get to do some audio only, but we'll have to see about all that. But we appreciate everybody who has checked out our games throughout this spring and throughout the year here on the Viking Sports Network, and we hope that you guys have enjoyed it. We hope that you will subscribe to the Viking Sports Network on YouTube. Make sure that you follow Tennessee High Athletics on Facebook and Instagram. And, and most of our individual sports have pages on both of those social media platforms as well. So make sure to stay in the know. We hope that you guys will also, I guess our next actual broadcast on the Viking Sports Network will be our Athletic Awards Day, which will be on Sunday, May the 3rd at 3 o'clock or 3:30 in the afternoon. So definitely check that out. Some of the great content that we have for you. And again, we appreciate everybody who's tuned in and watched us throughout the year. So for our producer, Colin Moore, this is Coach Charlie Tiller saying go Vikes and have a great night, everybody.